Welcome everyone to the Atlantic Health New York Jets Training Center in Florham Park, New Jersey. My name is Adam Kaplan. We're here for the American Flag Football League, a single elimination tournament. We've got Willie Colon, the Super Bowl champ from the Steelers. We've got James D. Virgilio from the Florida United. And guys, let's get started. Willie, your thoughts as a 7-on-7 guy in practice in the NFL. But we're now here in the American Flag Football League inside your old stomping grounds.
Yeah.
Give some thoughts.
Yeah, the turf, the grass. I mean, it's not grass, it's turf now. But, this place is competitive. I mean, I haven't seen the guys warm up and get acclimated. They seem to be fired up and ready to go. And I'm excited to see these guys get going.
James, you're a guy who's played flag football for a long, long time. And you're familiar with the speed of this. And now playing on field turf, is there a difference from playing outside on the grass?
Oh, there's a huge difference. And in fact, today in my earlier game, I did not have the turf cleats on.
Ooh.
And it makes a huge difference. You feel like you're skating around. It's definitely a faster surface, but I think with the rubberized pellets that are in there now, it's soft. It's soft. And so, the old turf days are no longer. So it's a good surface to play on.
All right, so the game that we are calling right now is the Dallas Ducks in red. They are from the Austin, Texas region, and from the Canton, Ohio region. In white, we've got the all-Met Corps. Both are traveling teams. They're very familiar with flags. Some play 9, some play 8. This is 7-on-7. And James, I want to go back to you here. Give us some of the strategies on offense, how you're trying to score points.
Well, right away, and we'll look at the two teams, what they're doing now, you see that Dallas is running an empty formation, so they're going to wind up going trips on one side, and then they'll go doubles on the other side, pretty standard. And then you can see that all Met is running what's considered a 1-5-1 or a cover 1 defense with number 11 down low. He's either going to rush the quarterback after 2 seconds. Here we go. He's going in. And then
he waited. That doesn't count as a blitz.
He fouls at 2 feet in.
Is that a catch? Did he get 2 feet in? Remember NFL rule?
It looked like he got both feet down there.
He did?
Yep.
He did.
So carrying this out, if I'm playing quarterback here and I know that this team is running this, what we call a 1-5-1 or a cover 1 style defense, depending on what your flavor is here.
We'll watch his feet now, as Willie said. You got it both in.
Yeah, you might want to take a shot 2-on-1 at the safety up here, depending on what kind of stuff you run. But primarily, you're going to get 2 linebackers here. You see number 9, number 8 on your screen here in a second. They're going to wind up taking care of the underneath stuff. And then you're going to wind up having your corners running high and outside on the edge. And so really, this quarterback and most flag quarterbacks are trying to work the short slants in the outside part of the field with the occasional go out once teams start cheating.
Dallas Ducks.
Oh, good pitch.
There you go. That's the unique part of it. They could do one. Real nice play by the Dallas Ducks on the pitch there. And James, you know that from playing in here. It's a space game, but it's a quickness game, because when you pitch it to a guy, to your teammate to the right, you're hoping that he has speed, and sure, we saw it there.
Yeah, and this is actually optimal for the Ducks. Now they have a first down and 3.5.
Here it comes, guys. See it right there?
You can see that's good pitch relationship. And so a lot of that goes on in flag football, unlike real football, primarily because if he drops that pitch, it's an incomplete. It dies right there. It's not going to be a fumble. But this is an optimal scenario. It's now first down and 3 to the 25. So you'd expect him to take a shot here, want to get a few vertical routes.
First downs are in 25-yard zones. And, Willie, it's turf, field turf here. Between grass and field turf, what did you prefer?
Oh, I was a grass guy. Yeah, just from the flag, being a former offensive lineman, you always want to dig your cleats into the ground to be able to shoot off the ball. Turf is a little different because, like you mentioned earlier, you can slip and slide, so you have to be a little more careful with your footing. But what I'm noticing from the center, which I don't see a lot, obviously because it's flag football, but the sideways snapping, which is hard. That's harder than people think, to kind of make that ball, get that ball to the quarterback in his hands in a timely fashion. So I'm impressed by the center right now, number 3, Torif Shatterway.
And the quarterback for the Ducks is Juan Villarreal. He is in a shotgun. You saw the center. You saw that snap. That's what he was talking about it.
Taking
a throw deep. Here we go.
No
and
touchdown.
It is a touchdown. It is a touchdown. Wow. To Truefrick Jr. Beautiful pass by Villarreal. Great job there. Great timing route there.
And like
James.
we talked about earlier, that's a cover 1, and so they know that safety's not going to run with that seam route, and so they line up on the twin side, and they just take a shot here deep on the linebacker, and that linebacker.
Perfect. Only where he can get it. Great throw.
Right in there. And that linebacker's primarily an underneath cover guy. He's got to turn and run late. Corner can't help. That's a high percentage show.
And did you notice the quarterback turned his body to make sure that he's put it in the right place? Now, extra points, 1-pointer, which they're going to do is 5 yards. 10 would be 2. 3 would be at 20 yards.
And you expect out of this bunch formation on the right that they're going to have one guy breaking out, one guy running a hitch, and then one guy going inside. Yep, there it is. Covered Covered pretty well there.
Well, 6-0 now. Dallas Ducks score on their opening possession.
Now in flag, you can go for 1, 2, or 3 from the 5-yard line, 10-yard line, or 20-yard line. And you get that choice every time you score.
James, is it typical in flag around the country that they have the same scoring on extra points as we do here in the American Flag Football League?
Yes, with a little bit of varying on the yardage, but you almost always have an option to go for 1, 2, or 3, which I really like because it keeps teams in the game late. You see a game, you turn it on. If you watch today's game and a team is down 9 points, they're not out of the game. They can still score and get a 3-point conversion to keep them in it.
Willie, as you saw, they went right down the field, man, on this field turf.
Credit the quarterback, Juan. He did a great job of keeping his shoulder square to the line of scrimmage so he can see the whole field, and he was able to kind of keep that thing in motion and deliver the football. It was incompletion, but he was able to kind of get it there.
All right,
incomplete.
And now we've got the throw-off. Remember, there's no punting or kicking. We have the throw-off. Only the thrower can run up. And this is a strategy thing because you want a guy who can throw the ball up high, I would think, James. That way you can get your special teams down there.
Yeah, and this is actually a really important play. And the reason is the first down is always going to be the 50. So if he can throw this ball down to the 10 and they can pull a flag, that team's going to have to go 40 yards. And this is what he did. Now, touchback is not touchback, but smart for Allmet to let that go. They're going to get the ball on the 25-yard line. If he had caught that ball short there and run out and got his flag pulled, it would have been a long, long way to go.
Now, the negative is, even if you have a strong arm, don't throw it out of bounds because you're nailed for that. It goes back to where you threw it from the original ball mark.
You actually get it on the 50.
Oh, the 50.
Starts
okay.
back at
50,
so you
right,
start at
right,
the 50.
50.
But yeah, I mean, but that guy's arm, he ought to try to keep that in about the 5-yard line, like you mentioned, high, make them run it back, and give them 30 or 40 yards to go on their first down, which is a huge advantage.
Right. So getting it back to 50, you got to throw it in bounds, man. Or on a punt. I think or on a punt off would be a little different.
Yeah, same thing. And on punts in this league, if you throw it out of bounds, it goes to the 50. So you do not want to throw things out of bounds.
All right, Allmet Core, Stacy Turner is the quarterback. He is an older quarterback. He's, I believe, in his 50s.
Same formation here coming from Allmet as we saw from the Ducks, and also same defense from the Ducks. We saw Allmet playing that 1-5-1 with a rusher. You get 2 corners, 3 linebackers, and a safety in a cover 1.
The reception by Jerron Armstrong, who played at Kent. Played at Kent State. He's second down here. Remember, he's got to get to the 50.
Credit Stacy on that throw. He knew where he was going with the football right away. He's taking what the defense gives him there.
And that's what I've noticed, Willie, in this league. The longer you've played, it's amazing. These quarterbacks know exactly where to go to the football. And looks don't matter. It's about the way that you function, the way you execute plays. We had a guy yesterday, Christopher Hughes. He didn't miss a pass. He really didn't. He had one fall out of his hand. That was the only one the whole game. We saw the check down there.
I like Stacy Turner, the quarterback. He's rocking the big man belly there, tight. I appreciate that. Everybody's walking around his turf with 6-packs.
You and Siragusa,
and fluffy hair, and this guy got the baldy and a kegerator going up front, so it's good. I like that.
Number 4, Mike Tatum made the catches from playing the Arena Football League.
We need more big bellies on the field.
First down line here is the 50.
Then it would be at the 25 for the next first down after that. Here we go. Throw downfield. He's got a man open. He got him. He's probably going to get down inside the 10 to 5 the touchdown.
That's going to be a 7-point score because it's past 50 yards.
Right. Awesome. Love that rule.
7-point touchdown.
Leonard Stevenson with a great catch. And I'll tell you what a great throw. That was awesome.
Great job by old man Stacy Turner, slinging it.
Big fella, getting the job done. That was a great throw. The timing, we saw it in the game before, which was an 85-yard bomb from your team, Florida United. Timing is everything here, and he broke free just at the last second. The ball got there. He had to actually wait a little bit.
And that wasn't even the right read, actually, from the quarterback. I mean, in reality, the Ducks should have covered that play. They ran an out, and then they ran a go, but he fit it in there. Nice throw.
Now they're going to go for 2, guys. They're going to mark it at the 10. That is a 2-point conversion for them to take the lead here.
Now, you would not expect Dallas to blitz. So if you're playing quarterback, you know he's going to rush you at 2 seconds. You've got 2 seconds to run the route combination you want. You see that he's backing up in case he does blitz. Unlikely, though, he'd blitz on an extra point.
If he does, that would count as one of their 5 blitzes.
They're bringing a second quarterback here to adjust.
Okay.
They did. They are blitzing.
And he throws it high.
Panic throw. We got a sack.
And incomplete, and it was, yes, it was 6 as the flag was pulled.
So yeah, unusual to blitz there because you still have 20 minutes left and you only get 5 blitzes and a half. So to burn a blitz on an extra point play, not necessarily.
I would do it late in the game, but why would you do it this
Why
way?
do it early?
Well, I tell you why, because part of that, you watch the drive, it seems like Turner's getting in the rhythm. So if you get a chance to kind of break that,
look at it.
if you break that rhythm,
Get in his head a little bit?
Yeah, you want to get his feet moving. Obviously, he's a big guy. He don't want to do a lot of moving. He wants to sling it and get it out early. So you get his feet moving, make him second guess his throws. That helps the defense.
Yeah, one thing you saw there is that they did not handle the blitz well.
Yeah.
So definitely, if you're the Ducks, you feel pretty good about situations later in the game where you do blitz. They don't seem to have a great handle on how they want to.
And you see Turner having a little communication with his players. They did not get the extra points, so the Ducks now trail. All met 7-6, and we will. In fact, it's amazing. Already we've got 2 touchdowns, 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here's the throw off.
That's a great throw down to the 3-yard line there. Really, really good throw. Flag pulled the 20, so they got to go. Let's see where they spot it. It's like maybe the 21-yard line. 21-yard line, yep, so they got to go to the 50. The 50 to get a first down. So we've got about 30 yards here. This is a good situation for Allmet to get a stop.
And that touchdown when Dallas scored was by Chaudry Tufrick.
Number 4, Robert Black for the Dallas Ducks, was playing safety. He's the one that gave up the big play. But you can tell by the ability to kind of be there late second guesses will cause that touchdown. He has to be a little faster to the ball. He's on the field right now, number 4, Robert Black.
Dallas plays mainly 8-man flag. This is 7 here. See how they get it done.
Got trips right. Allmet now switched to a cover 2 defense. Allows their corners and their linebackers to be more aggressive underneath.
First and 29. Valario looking, scrambling, looking, under pressure. Did he get it? Yes, he did. Finds his man. What an awesome catch. And a backwards lateral. Awesome. Wow. That is what you call teamwork, folks. That was beautiful.
Great job of Robert Black. Kind of with the Magic Johnson no look there.
Here it is again. See Valario under pressure, finds his man on the crosser. Ooh. Robert Black, nice job. Nice job.
Thank God it's flag football.
That's a big play. It's now 2nd down and 6. They were 1st and 29, and they go to 2nd and 6. So really, really big play there out of the gate for the Ducks.
You're watching American Flag Football League, the single elimination tournament. I am Adam Kaplan and James G. Virgilio and Willie Colon bringing the action today.
And you can bump and run in this league. So you're seeing on your trip side here.
Pump fake, we see a lot of that. Did you get rid of it? Did it hit the go clock?
Did not
hit the go clock. That is a go clock violation. That is a loss of down. So again, the quarterback has 4 seconds if he's not rushed to get rid of the football.
Great job by Allmet.
That was great.
Yeah, good coverage, and it's
really
not a sack. It's an incomplete pass, essentially, so no yardage loss there.
Yeah, goes to the next down.
Got a 3rd down and 5 here to the 50. And Allmet has switched it up. They are, like we mentioned, into cover 2. The first drive they were into cover 1. So far they've had a little success. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. This is a good time to blitz. Good time to blitz here if you're Allmet.
Talk about body type. A lot of these guys are long and tall, have that quick range, quick twitch guys.
10 seconds.
Don't see the big burly guys running around here right now.
A little flip back to the quarterback. Valario looking, scrambling, looking, and he'll run.
There's a
It
backwards
back.
pitch.
Yeah, you can do that. You can do one.
Ooh. All right, so we got 1st down.
About the 44-yard line of the opponent. Nice job. Ducks moving it down the field.
Number 7, Emmett Kelly. Better watch that knee there, young man. There are turf monsters out here, believe it or not.
Oh, there are. They'll get you. We've got a flag on the play.
That's what the call is here. By the white hat, our lead referee.
Actually, it looks like he may have thrown his flag as a spot.
I had a legal lateral. That was 2 lateral.
Good job by number 7, Emmett
Might
Kelly,
as it is,
keeping his eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, I think he threw it as a spot for where the pitch was.
So it's at the 46. It's the 1st down. They got to get to the 25 for the next 1st down. 25. You got a 25-second play clock and a 4-second go clock for the quarterback.
All right, all Ducks going bunch here again. Nope. A little wider. It's a pretty common flag football lineup.
It's going to be key here for Allmet, keep the communication. Oh,
Drag route
wide
from Bates,
open,
wide
drag.
open, wide
Throws
open. He's
deep.
taking a shot instead.
He's got his man, but it's going to get deflected.
Oh, my
goodness.
goodness.
Deflected and deflected into
Touchdown.
Dallas Ducks' hand.
That's
for
a touchdown.
Wow, and you will see that here. You will see that.
Wow.
Chaudhry Tufrick again for the touchdown. Wow, this is incredible. Watch it here again, guys. A bomb in the air that was high but deflected into number 3's hands.
You've got to wonder why
Chaudhry
he didn't
Tufrick
try
for the
to pick
touchdown.
that
You
off.
called it earlier, James. I mean, you had number 8 going across Chad Penderas. He was going scot-free across the middle. And Juan didn't even see him. He just went deep there.
No, that was the wrong read, and it really probably should have been a pick. I'm not
should-
exactly
absolutely.
sure why
It
he
should
that
have
high
been a pick,
down.
yes.
He peeped
Yes.
that ball, but that was definitely the wrong read. Gets away with one there.
Now, Chaudhry's 2 for 75 and 2 touchdowns. Now, his second touchdown, hey, it's better to be lucky than good, or right in his hands, but he caught it. The deflection right into his hands. They're going to go for 2 points.
Same
Make it
bunch
14.
formation
Here we go.
there.
Oh, Valaria looking, pointing to the corner.
Got him.
Got his man.
Good grab.
I love how he told him where to go. James, I love that. He told him to come over, and he did.
Yeah, initial play was not open, but you got to cover for a full 4 seconds. Out of that bunch formation, you saw what we talked about earlier. You saw an out route. The out route went up to the back of the end zone, then back across.
And Emmett Kelly with the catch. Yeah. Let's take a look at the snap here, guys. Yep. James, tell us what you were doing there. I like that. They
So
snapped to the
this
up
is
man.
this is a flag football play that some teams like, where they're snapping it to that guy in the slot. And basically they're trying to, in the event of a blitz, they're hoping the one guy blitzes and they buy some time. And in this case, they did not blitz, but regardless.
Watch for L'Oreal point. Tells him to go left, and he does on the cross, and he got him.
And that play,
Nice catch
most
by Kelly, by
importantly,
the way.
resets the go clock. So because they pitched the ball backwards,
Right, it's a great
the quarterback
point,
has
yep.
unlimited
Right,
time
right.
to throw the ball, which is important.
Some teams, James, have done that where they could kill the clock, where it becomes not a factor. Valarial's done a real nice job of kind of coaching his guys up.
Yeah, the number one rule of good flag football is to buy as much time as you can.
Well, if he didn't roll out to the right, if he would have stood there, he could have hit Turler back in the slot. I mean, he was scot-free. So, but good job by Juan improvising and getting the throw through.
All right, so after the deflection, the touchdown, and the 2-point conversion, the Dallas Ducks up now 14-7 over All Met. 12:45 left in the first half, clock running.
Great throw here, catches it down at the
Another
1.
good throw off.
An immediate lateral. I'm not sure why that happened. This is risky here for All Met. They're in a lot of trouble. They're in a lot of trouble. Was at the 14-yard line.
Nice pull. Nice
Wow.
pull. Remember, we have no tackles here. How do you stop them? You pull the flag. So it's called a pull.
So they've got to go all the way to the 50 now. Very, very good situation here for the Ducks.
All Met core led by quarterback Stacy Turner, who had his touchdown pass.
Yeah, All Met's going to have to respond right here. You can tell Dallas starting to get in rhythm. They got lucky on the last one, but that helps. That goes a long way.
Of course, money on the line here. Canton, Ohio's region. That's where All Met core came from. Austin, Texas. Had the Dallas Ducks. Let's see what Turner wants to do here.
The Ducks staying the same on defense.
Well, you got a possible blitz coming.
A cover 1-1-5-1. He's blitzing right out of the
Blitz,
gate.
Yep. Quick play, good
Just
good
a
pull there.
2-yard gain
Real
here.
good pull.
Yep, that's smart. I like early blitzes in this situation because now you're giving them a second and long.
I think they realized after the last time they blitzed, you got to make Stacy uncomfortable, make him second guess his throws, and may get something out of that.
Let's see if they bring another one here. They do.
Second
They do.
down.
They're going immediate pressure. Yep.
Good pull.
And really, this is just what we talked about when we saw them blitz in the two-point conversion. They found something they like. Now, they only have 5 of them. They have 2 remaining. But a common thought in flag is when you get up a score like they are now, you want to immediately stop the next team and score again. It's a really, really big thing like it is in real football. It's bigger in flag.
Some things we see here is where a team will go short, then try a bomb.
Yeah.
Because they get them in a mindset, oh, we're just going to pick you apart. See if they do that here with Stacy Turner.
I would expect
quarterback.
another blitz here on third down. It looks
Yeah,
like
he's
they're
lined up
blitz.
one. Yep,
Yeah.
lined up was one.
Bring a guy in motion
I
to
would
try to
fake this
alleviate
one.
some
Oh,
pressure.
he sends him.
Yep.
There it is. He's going to throw it back. That's a forward pass. Now he can't throw. He's got to run.
Nice
Good
job.
gain.
Yep, nice job. That was by Mike Tatum, the arena player.
So it's decision time now for Allmet. It's 4th down. They've got to decide whether they want to punt this or
So
play.
yeah, it's a long one. 19 yards for the first down at the 50.
That was their fourth
Dallas did
blitz,
a great
one
job
remaining.
keeping everything in front of them.
Fourth down,
Slowing down,
Yep.
finding the flag, getting the pull. Good job by Dallas.
If I'm Allmet here, I'm definitely punting this ball. And by punting, I mean I'm throwing it. I think you had a chance to stop them last time on defense. They got a fluky touchdown. I don't think you want to bet the farm here, and it looks like they're going to do that.
Is there a certain
Fourth
yard
down
mark, like
to the 50.
over
White
15
is
yards
throwing
on
the
fourth
ball
down
off.
that you'll throw off? What would you use as standard?
If the team has a blitz left, you expect they're going to pressure you quickly. And getting 15 yards in flag football is very, very difficult. You're going to come under immediate pressure, and you cannot block in this league at all. So I think the move here down 14-7 is the proper one. Maybe if you had a 10-yard play here, you might
They're
reconsider
going to throw
that.
off. Here we go. Down the right side.
Oh, he dropped it.
Dropped.
So it's
Dropped
down
it.
where it hits the ground.
Right, guys, there are no fumbles in the American Flag Football League. The ball is spotted where it's dropped.
You wonder if Allmet here takes a bite of what Dallas did and starts blitzing, putting the pressure on Juan, because he seems to be a mobile quarterback. Make him kind of second guess his throws. Don't let him get comfortable. And see if you can get after this Dallas team.
Did you notice when you really were playing in the National Football League, as a lineman with your quarterback, if your quarterback was getting blitzed and you guys weren't picking it up, could you tell, but just a body language, if they were getting to the quarterback's head?
Yeah, well, first of all, you usually got a note, a good cussing from your coach. Unemployment was soon, so that usually kind of changed the narrative of what you had to do out there. But usually, I was fortunate enough to play with Big Ben. He was a big improvised quarterback. Sometimes it was a double-edged sword. Sometimes he made the big play, and sometimes he got knocked around. So as an offensive line, you just know you have to do your job. There's no such thing as a clock. You got to keep blocking until the ball's completed.
All right, now the Dallas Ducks with Valario as the quarterback.
Same formation last time. Number 8 ran a drag across. Let's see what they do here.
He's moving, see?
Did he get up there? Oh, and it did a throw up. Nice job.
Gets the pitch back.
Gets the pitch back to his teammate. Excellent job. Excellent job. So it wound up in Corey Broadnax's hands.
I like Allmet blitzing there. Put the pressure on him. Make him make quick decisions. Get something out of it. You got to get the flag there, though.
Yeah, bad angle by the rusher on Allmet. You don't want to come in steep and flag. Actually, just like tackle football, right? It's the same. Willie, he comes in very steep and he takes a bad angle, allowing the quarterback to take off. And the Ducks quarterback is not particularly fleet of foot.
Exactly.
So you don't want to allow that. Now, as opposed to a long situation, they've got a first down and 15 here. So a good situation for the Ducks.
First down to the
They're
50.
definitely moving the ball. Up 14-7 are the
Sticking
Ducks.
with this bunch formation here on the right.
Yep. 3 guys on the
Got a
right.
corner
Valario
out,
going
got a
deep.
corner
He's
out,
got a
he's got
man
his
breaking
man.
open.
Oh,
great
good play.
Great defense.
Good play. Little underthrown and a good play there.
And that's what you talk about when you're building this roster. You want guys who have range, who have long arms, long limbs, that can get a finger in there.
Called that early.
Stop
Well,
the
yeah.
big play.
Antoine Taylor with this great deflection. Awesome job.
Great
Got
job.
his hand in literally at the last second.
Yep.
Because if he catches that, by the way, the guy's going to score.
He's
the goal.
going home.
He dove for it.
Yep.
He's
Great
scoring.
play. Great effort.
Little underthrown.
Yes.
Good recovery.
Good effort. Real good effort defensively by Antoine Taylor.
Second down here to the 50. Let's see if they stay with the tripped bunch on the right.
7
Been
minutes
working for
left. 7 minutes left in the first half.
They are.
2nd and 15.
Got a cover 2 here out of Allmet.
Pump fake by Valario. We see a lot of that.
Short
Got his man over the
underneath.
middle. It's Emmett Kelly.
It's first down.
Kelly gets the first down into the opponent's territory. Good job there. On
And I can't tell you, as a former offensive lineman, as much as we love to catch, we love the play after the catch. Get the yak, baby.
Get the
That's
yak,
what it's
yep.
all about. If you're going to look pretty, at least bring it home. You know what I mean?
And flag football is all about that yak, as you mentioned, the yards after catch. That's the majority of the game. You want to make simple, open throws and let your guys run after the catch. The windows are much bigger in flag than they are in the NFL.
Look at Juan here, Sandlot style.
Yeah, you see on his hand.
Drawing the play
Yeah.
up on his
I
hand.
like that, man. I like
Sandlot style. I like
Yeah.
that. Throw the playbook out, Coach. We're going deep.
Some
Yeah.
quarterbacks here have it on their right or left sleeve. Valario using his hand. And he's being rushed. He's running. He throws over the middle complete on a crosser. Does a good
Flag is
job.
down.
It's
He's
Corey
down.
Broadnax. Broadnax with the catch.
There you see another slant route, another in-breaking route and flag. One of the most common routes you'll see throughout today.
I like the pressure they put on Juan there. Don't let him get comfortable. You know, if he has a chance to kind of make the play, he's going to do it. But if you put pressure on him, make him scrambles out to the left. He sees it coming at him. Delivers a football. Great catch there.
Now, if I'm
Blitz
Allmet,
White.
Willie,
That was the
I've
third
seen
blitz. They
multiple
have
plays
2
in a row when
remaining
I've
in the
blitzed that
half.
he wants to roll left.
Yes.
Which is
Second
unusual
down,
for a right-handed
25.
quarterback. But I might rush him into the heavier side of his formation because you have more defenders there. I might rush him into the bunch side the next time I rush him.
And he seems to be comfortable too. I want to go to the opposite side, make him kind of switch it up for him.
Yep. And now he's rushing him into the empty side. I'd like to see them rush him into the heavier side. I think you rush him into the trip side.
See here, I would fake the blitz here. He sees you coming, flip.
Yep.
There you go. Great job.
Second and 14 for Valario.
He's got an open drag route. There it is.
Across the middle again to Broadnax.
Good belt show, as we call that. A good belt show when you swivel your hips. We'll see it here on the replay. It's a great way to evade a flag. Unlike Willie in the NFL, where you see a lot of standstill juking, you cannot downfield block in flag football. One of the best moves is the one you're going to see right here. He's going to turn his hips. That's a belt show, as we like to call it. One of the best moves in flag. Very, very well done.
Yeah, I'm known for showing my belt, usually at a buffet, so I get it there. I have a good belt show myself.
Yeah, but could you do the dip move like they do here, like you just did?
Only when the hot brownies are out the oven. That's when I can do it.
I like that. I like that. All right, it's a first and goal now. Inside the 25 is always going to be a first and goal here. So first and goal at the 19-yard line for the Dallas Ducks. They lead 14-7. 4.5 left in the first half. So, Willie, what do you think so far? A lot of action here.
Yeah, credit Dallas Ducks.
Timeout, White.
Juan. He keeping them in.
That's their first
keeping
timeout.
them in the game. He's completing the throws. You know what I like about this team? They have composure.
1 and goal.
All Mets trying to get after them. They're trying to respond. You know, Dallas is in the fight. They come to play. I like it.
That was the voice of Willie Colon. We've got our man from the Florida United team. Unfortunately, James, you lost today, but I would say out of every game I've watched, it was the best game of the tournament. I mean, from being there 2 days, went down to the last play, really, and I love the explosive plays of this league. Because just like in real football, or National Football League, this is 7-on-7. They played 11-11, but there's big plays in every league, and we're seeing it today.
There's big plays, and a good flag football strategy is not to give up a lot of big plays, and the Gators United team, my team today, gave those plays up. We came out on the wrong end, and really, when you're playing defense on flag football, you have one hand tied behind your back, and you have to make teams drive the ball. You cannot allow them to steal big touchdowns. And today we've already seen all 3 of our touchdowns have been big play touchdowns.
All right, here we go. Juan Valario, the quarterback from the 19-yard line, out of shotgun, of course.
Yep.
I like the rush here.
Another blitz.
It's a forward pass. He's got to run. 7 is quick. Good belt show, good pull there.
Emmett Kelly was the guy who caught the football.
Yeah, Emmett Kelly's got good hips, good route.
You know what's interesting? A lot of these guys, you know, they're shifty, small guys. They don't have big hands, but they're snatching that belt. You know, you figure if you got those big mascot mitts, you'd be able to grab a flag quicker.
Blitz White, that's their
these guys
fourth
are right
blitz.
on
They have
par.
one
The
remaining.
big challenge for the guys who played in the
Second and
NFL
goal.
have not played a lot of flag is sometimes they don't get it out of their head that they're not tackling.
Yes.
And they wait too long. Juan Valario, by the way, has had an awesome half. 9-13, 198, 2 touchdowns. Their blitzes really have not gotten to him, James. And James, that is, to me, has been the story of the half.
It has, and one thing that I'm not sure All Met has is what I consider to be a rusher. It doesn't look like their roster has a guy that they feel like can rush the quarterback. Here
Just
we go,
gets
4
rid of it.
seconds.
Just
does not get it off, I think.
Oh,
No.
boy, look! It looked like it was 3-8, but they're going to say he didn't, and they'll go to the next down. That is a go clock violation.
Well,
at 4
James,
seconds.
to your point, they're not rushing with a purpose. They're just rushing. They're not understanding what they're looking at, what they're trying to get out of it.
Here we go again. Now let's watch this here. It looked like it was 3-8.
4-second violation. Incomplete pass.
Watch it on
Third
the
and
flag
goal.
right there. Nope.
Nope.
They were correct. I was wrong. Yep.
Yeah.
The red had hit it. That is a violation. Just before he got it out of his hand.
And James, help me. When you're playing zone, you know, you should be able to, communication's key, you should be able to switch guys off. I mean, the guy that was rushing here, he's locked on.
Now
He's a wide spot opening behind him.
Valario rushed, and they got to him that time. That he threw it out of bounds. That was the first time, Willie, to your point, that they actually got a good rush and knew exactly where he was going.
And they pushed him to his right, which is, again, weird, but he looks more comfortable going to his left.
Yeah.
Blitz White
For a right-handed
He
quarterback.
basically
That was their
bailed
fifth
out
blitz.
through that off his
They're
back
out of
foot.
blitzes.
If I'm rushing him
Fourth
again
and
here as
goal.
Allmet, I'd rush him
Here
right
it
to
is.
the
Watch
same
out.
size. Good rush. Gets the throw off, not accurate. Offline, much harder.
And that's
Obviously,
what I
to
mean
throw
by
when you're
rushing
being
with a
chased.
purpose. Take away he likes to
Exactly.
roll left, take that away, force him right, make him be uncomfortable early.
All right, 4th and goal now at the – we're going to mark that here.
Great rush by Jerron Armstrong
At the
out of Kent.
19-yard line.
And you would expect here, All Met has a blitz remaining. You'd expect them to use it on 4th down. It doesn't look like they're going to use it right
running,
now.
guys. Clock running here at the 14. Excuse me, it's at the 14. 5 on the shot.
They did blitz. They did blitz.
Mario looks, looking, rolling right, looking.
Good belt show. He missed it. Got a guy.
Got him. Touchdown. They missed the pull. They missed the pull in the touchdown. Wow. That was an amazing play because he thought he had the flag pull, and he didn't.
Look at
Fenner didn't get it.
6-point touchdown,
the
Red.
tap toe.
How about that, Willie?
And
Yeah,
Juan
showing
yeah.
the belt, telling him you can't touch it.
And that's what he's doing. In fact,
You
Juan's
can't touch this.
Juan's touchdown celebration here, I hope they
Here
show
it
it
is.
to us. After he throws this touchdown, he's going to do the showing the belt move.
Now watch.
This is what he does, snap his hips around when he
got
reaches.
it. He got his shirt and not the flag. That's what happened. He got the shirt, not the flag. And a great catch for the touchdown. And a great catch.
And here it is. Here it is. Shows the belt, just like we talked about a few minutes ago. Gets this pass off because of it.
Timeout. What? That's your
catch
second
by-
timeout. They have 1 remaining.
Chad Prendarvas. Yep.
And Jerron Armstrong is as we know, is a tackle football background player.
And
Yep.
Juan he left a little spot on his shirt there.
And one of the most important
Old
things
belly button out
yeah,
there.
Yeah.
One of the most important things in flag is to learn not to allow that belt show to happen to you. When I was working with my team, I had 8 guys who played in the NFL,
Yeah.
and one of the things we spent a lot of time on was how do you stop someone who wants to swivel their hips like that. If you're first watching that move looks foreign to you, but I can assure you it is the best move you can make on a flag football field. You saw it in action on a huge 4th down there that changed the game here as we're now up 3 scores to 1.
Juan Villarreal, 10 of 16, 212, and 3 touchdowns. He's had a great half, and they're going to go for a 1-point conversion to make it 21-7. Villarreal throws to the left, had his man on a cross on an inside route. James, wow, beautiful play.
Yeah, good slant route. They bunched up in the
1
middle
point
here,
try is
and
good.
they clearly wanted to slant the whole way. They're trying to occupy those linebackers. The linebackers for All Met sat too
Please
far
run the game
inside.
clock down to 1
And
minute.
just like in the real NFL,
1
if the
minute.
linebacker's sitting too far inside, the quarterback knows right away he's got leverage on the slant. Easy throw, easy catch, extra point.
All right,
converted.
we're inside 1 minute, 59 seconds. Willie, if you're down
The
14
play clock
and you
will-
feel the momentum
game
is
clock
swinging
will start
towards your
on the
opponent,
release of the
it's getting away
throw.
from you a little bit. What's the mindset to try to get back in this game?
For me, it's take chances. At this point, you got nothing to lose. You got to get a score. You got to put pressure downfield, but you got to make the right throw. Stacy right now, he's in a position where
21-7,
he knows
Red.
they're going to blitz him, but he's going to have to become a little bit more mobile quarterback like Juan has. So hopefully he can roll out the pocket a little bit, get this thing going, and somehow find a rhythm. And that's what All Met has to do right now, find a rhythm.
And on touchdowns, the losers walk just like in flag when we were growing up. They got to walk down, trailing 21-7. Ducks up 21-7 over All Met. 59 seconds left in the first half, and this is where having your timeouts is key because you're going to try to move the ball downfield. Now, the question will be for All Met, can they get a big play, which they've not gotten downfield? Here's the throw-off.
Jarrell Norton on the throw-off. He's been a true weapon as he's just placing the ball wherever he wants it. Look at this throw. Touchback there, not the optimal result.
And by the way, Norton played at Arkansas.
That's a touchback. The ball
Extremely
will be
big arm,
placed at the
Willie.
25-yard
He's throwing
line.
that ball
First down to the
70 yards
50.
on a rope into the end zone.
A lot of these guys come from a college background. You can see they get it.
Here's that throw again. The lefty, that is a bomb. That is an awesome throw.
Now, really important time management here by All Met. They should have called a timeout. The clock runs. It does not stop on a touchback. They've lost 30 seconds already on this scenario. It's first down for them going into the half. A lot of time burnt here.
Strong throw by
He's got a
Norton.
pitch available.
And it goes down right there because the ball hit the ground.
Now, clock is going to run. Clock is going to run.
Now
They
they
should call
call
timeout.
timeout.
There
Yep.
it is. Need to call timeout there. Absolutely.
Unfortunately, there are only 16 seconds. The time to call that timeout was about 30 seconds ago. You got to be. That's the one thing of the 2 days where I see mistakes. Time management, time after time, has caught teams. You don't ever say that it lost a team a game, but it certainly did help when they not use the timeouts correctly.
Yeah. Now the pressure's on
Timeout
Stacy.
White.
He's going to have
That's
to
the
deliver a
final
ball.
timeout of the
He's gonna
half.
have to get a large
See how long his
yardage.
arm is? Yep.
Yeah.
Red has
Who
all
could
3
run here?
timeouts remaining.
Now, this is interesting in flag.
Plus
There's
one
2
blitz.
strategies here. One, you may have a guy that you like on
Second
a
down
jump
to
ball or
the
a
50.
50-50 ball, or 2, you might like something underneath. If you see the Ducks back off, you might run a short crosser with an option pitchman to the outside and take your chances with somebody missing a flag pull, in which case you get free, you gain 20, 30 yards, call timeout, give yourself a better shot. Let's see what All Met decides to do.
Now remember,
16
safety number 4 for Dallas, Robert Black. He took a shot last time, got beat. That led to a score by All Met.
You can see the Ducks are backed off. They're going to give him the short play. I would go short here. Doesn't look like that's what they're opting to do. They're going to take a
Now he
shot.
throws to the
Backside.
left side. Caught.
That's
Here
complete.
we go in the
That's
middle
complete.
of the field to the
He
30,
does-
to the
he-
27.
Now
Goes it back.
he does not have a pitch left. It's going to be a penalty.
You only have one. You have 2
All Met
on
needs to call timeout here.
kickoffs, and yes. Can't do it twice.
That's exactly
I had an
the
illegal
half.
second
Yeah, that's the
lateral.
half.
That's a half there, yep.
That's the half. So unlike in a
The
lot
play
of
is
flag
blown
football
dead at
leagues,
the
we have
spot of the second
unlimited
lateral.
laterals. You do not
Halftime.
have them here in the AFFL. He threw that ball backwards, which the back quarterback could then throw forwards, which he did. And we had a downfield pitch, which becomes an illegal pitch. There's your first lateral. Nice pass here to the wide side.
And that was it after
And
this.
this is your
There's
second lateral,
which is a violation.
which is a penalty. If there was still time left, they would have had the first down. They lose a down for that penalty.
All right, guys, with the score, the Dallas Ducks 21, All Met 7. We'll be back right after this. All right, everyone. The Dallas Ducks leading 21-7 at halftime over All Met. Start of the second half. We are at the Florham Park Jets Training Center, and here's the throw-off.
Another great throw from Jarrell Norton.
Here's the pull. Good pull. Around the 25-yard line for All Met. And they got to get it going here, guys. They are down by 14. They really got it handed to them in the second half of the first half. They just really struggled to move the football, and their defense simply could not get to Valario, the quarterback. But they got it here, James. Now, you've played this game in flag when you're down in 7-on-7. You're down by 14. That's not a big score to be down. But what would be your mindset trying to get back in this game?
Well, you know, the most dangerous lead in sports is a two-score lead, whether it's football or soccer, and this is the case now. We got a quarterback switch here.
Yep,
Yeah.
Antoine
Quarterback
Taylor.
change.
Antoine Taylor's the
Wanna
quarterback,
do an out
number
route
8,
there?
who had a good catch in the first half, by the way.
Now, that's a great question, because if I'm All Met, I need to score right now. And if I'm the Ducks, I'm in my huddle saying, if we stop them here, the game is over. I would expect the Ducks to think blitz, but they might change up their strategy now. They've got a running quarterback back there. Interesting adjustments on both sides.
Well, I think that was important. They understood that, Stacey Taylor wasn't be able to be mobile back there. They're going to put Anton back there who could also run it and throw it and be mobile in case of the blitz.
No blitz here from Dallas. Out route again. Incomplete.
Dropped, should have been caught. Right in his hands. That was dropped by Mike Tatum, unfortunately.
Now, if I'm the Ducks here, I'm feeling pretty good. Anytime a team changes their quarterback at a game like this, in a tournament like this, it's generally suboptimal. The better teams are going to have a guy they stick with.
And here's the problem now, also with a different quarterback, the ball will come out a little differently. And I just think that Tatum, it was a little high. He should have had it, but I don't know if he was ready for the way that the ball came out to him.
You know what I haven't seen all game? There's a big hole in the middle of that
Spacing.
space, and they're just looking to the sideline. They're going to have to try to dump that ball off down the middle.
Where the game you were in a lot earlier, James, were over the middle.
Yes, and that's smart, and that's what we talked about at the top end of the broadcast. And I think you can see that All Met doesn't have they don't have plays. They're really drawing stuff up. He missed.
Did he
miss
miss
that
it?
flag? He missed that.
He missed it.
That's a touchdown.
He
We're
missed
gonna
the
have a
pull, and
touchdown.
that's
We're
going to be a
have 7-point
touchdown. That's going to be a 7-pointer with the missed pull. Wow. You don't see that a lot. Wow. That is
Just a straight handoff.
On a 3rd and
That's a
19,
7-point
James
touchdown.
DiVirgilio.
More than
Wow.
50
Let me
yards.
tell you something. In the league, they talk about getaway speed. He just showed you right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Mike Tatum gets this ball, and he goes north.
He had the drop previous,
He
but
puts on the
just,
Jets right here,
He
baby.
did. Will he got wide? Well, let's see what happens. You see that little
missed
kick up,
pull.
and he missed the pull.
Did he step out, though?
I think so.
Look right there.
It's hard to tell.
Might have-
Hard to
I don't
tell.
know.
It looked like
It's
he
hard to- I'd have to
stepped
see a
out.
different view. I don't know.
See the back end. Now, we talked about this earlier, Willie, on the flagpole, but let's look.
Here we go.
Watch
Here we
his
go.
foot right here. Right, not there.
See the right
He's
foot?
in, he's
No,
in, he's
no.
in.
Right
Left foot.
there.
Left.
Did
It
he
was
step
close.
out?
It was close. The
Look
left
like
foot
he's
was
out.
very close. Very
was in.
close.
He
Here we
looked
go.
in. He looked in. I don't see any white.
That left foot.
Not this
looks
one.
No.
in
This
there.
one right here.
No.
I think he's in.
No. No. It was close.
Wow.
Willie, here we go.
Extra point try.
For one. Throw incomplete. Up, but
flag
there's
on
a
the play.
flag.
Interference.
There is a
Holding on the
flag.
back. Now, on that previous play, you saw number 8 for the Ducks, Chad Pendraves.
We had
Sorry if
defensive
I got
pass
that wrong,
interference
but when
on
you're
the extra
sideline
point.
defending out here, Willie,
Yep.
you're
Because the
pulling
penalty
flags,
was on a
you
one-point
always
try,
want to
it's
ride the guy
automatically
out of
good.
bounds with you.
Okay.
You don't want to do what's called a drive-by flagpole, and you saw him stop his feet and just reach his arms. If he simply runs with him, like you're going to tackle him in
Sure.
reality, if
Pass
you miss the
interference
flag, you run him
by.
out of bounds.
That was a pass interference play.
Yeah.
Well, just like in traditional football, they tell you to bring your feet on the tackle. Same thing, I guess, what you're trying to suggest.
Absolutely. Always bring your feet. Really, really critical. A lot of guys just will stand still and look. And now on that extra point play,
So they
it's
give
an
that to
automatic conversion and flag.
Gotcha.
If you pass interfere as a defense and you're taking a 1-point extra point, automatically good. So that's good. 21-14 here.
Now 21-15. Yeah, on the extra point. You know what? That is a good rule for this league. I like that. Because he actually might have had that. if you do commit a pass interference, instead of having to redo the play, give them the 1 point. I like that.
And if you're on the 10, you don't automatically get it, but you'd move as a spot foul. You'd move to the 5
throw off.
and go
Another
again.
good throw off at the 7.
Good flag pull
Good
there.
pull.
Good
Good
two-handed
pull.
flag pull there. So
I like
the game
that.
has been reset now, Willie.
Yeah.
We just
Now it's
talked
only
about
a
that
6-point
important
game.
score.
Yeah.
If you would have told me before the handoff, I would have said it really looks like Allmet's about to be knocked out of this game. They run a very basic handoff play.
It shouldn't have happened, but it did. It did.
Goes for a score. And Mike Tatum is in the Arena League, right? Is that
Yes,
right?
Mike Tatum, I actually remember watching him. So, as Willie said, he showed that breakaway speed, that long speed. Now, Allmet is in the game. They're only down by 6. Here's Juan, the quarterback. Valario with a great throw very early in the game. And here's the deflected crazy touchdown right to the
Right
teammate.
there, yep.
Awesome.
That's Mike
This
Tatum.
is
The
what he
belt,
told-
showing the belt.
There it is.
Throw
Show
to the
that
corner.
belt.
Nice
Good
job.
hips. We say that good hips is what you would say there.
Right.
Like say nice hips, Cube.
Yeah. Oh, and now he's changed his shirt, as you see. Now
Back to the original
no
rusher
belly
here.
button. Throw
Oh,
it
he missed
short.
pull.
Missed
Another
the
missed
pull.
pull.
Here we
Another
go.
missed pull. That's a pitch.
Behind him, and it
Incomplete's
go
gonna be
right down
downward
there
hit.
at the
That's right.
39.
So you know what's so interesting? Traditionally, he throws that ball backwards. That's a fumble.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so my initial reaction looking at this game, I'm like, jump on the ball, and it's pretty much incomplete.
It's incomplete. It's
Yeah.
safe. It's
There are
safe.
no fumbles in the American flag football.
It
League.
changes the way you run
Blitz white.
downfield because
Definitely.
there's
That was
no
their
risk
first
to that.
blitz of the half.
The risk
They
to that.
have
You're
4
seeing one
remaining.
thing if you're watching
Second down to the
if you're
50.
watching right now and you're seeing Juan, you're thinking, wait a minute, I could rush that guy. Why can't
Yep.
I stop him? But one thing that's a little sneaky in flag football is how quick your first step is. And if you look at him, he does have a good first get-off step. And the rusher oftentimes is going the wrong way on that quick little push step.
Well, you know what it is,
That's all
too.
he needs.
You know what it is, James? When he's mobile, he's keeping his eyes on the receiver. His eyes aren't going down on the turf, so he's able to kind of get rid of football on the run. So
Large,
he's looking.
and you saw how he stopped
Yep.
his feet, and they get the first down over midfield. I believe he got over it.
I like the fact that when he's running, his eyes are on the receiver. He's not looking to the ground. He's not trying to make a play. He's trying to get rid of the football.
That's good flag football quarterbacking. Allmet, when they're rushing, needs to clean it up. So as you're rushing in flag football, you always want to break down.
Yep.
And what you're seeing from number 11 was you've got John Lucas coming in. He's coming in hard. He's coming in fast. It's a heavy chop. He's not taking a good angle. You really want to just
We got illegal contact on the
generally
defense.
continue to
The
put a
offense
pressure
still
on
gained
the
the first
quarterback
down,
and not
so
let
it's gonna
him
be a free
essentially
down.
lose sight of your face.
Free down.
If you can stay in between him and his receivers facially, he's uncomfortable. He doesn't like it. And right now he's eating whatever first move he gives him, and it's giving him a window that he's very comfortable with.
And Willie was talking about the footwork on that last play. Valario, he scrambled around, but his front foot, he got it stationary so he could get rid of the football inaccurately. Very nice throw, and they got the first down at the opponent, 47.
He has a good torque, too. That's hard to find, especially a lot of quarterbacks. No matter what league you're playing, it's hard to kind of run and torque that ball and get it to where it needs to be accurate.
Now
He's
Valario
taking
moving
deep
around.
drop here. He's got a corner route
Didn't
that
have
was
it. Now he
open. It
throws
was
over the
late.
middle.
Found the corner
He's
route
getting
late
his man
here.
break late. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Broadnax, who had a really good first half, makes the catch there. Nice job by Valario to Broadnax. And you see it here. Look at him move around, keeps his eyes downfield, and finds Broadnax breaking late for the play.
And the reason that
downfield.
play worked is Jarrell Norton from his right side slot position ran a backside corner all the way across the left side of the field, drew both safeties out. Drew both safeties out. Mike Tatum went with him, and he should not have. They missed the exchange. You get a wide open crosser from the left side of the field, the right side of the field. Nice play.
I know there's a lot of secondary coaches back there just cringing. There's no communication on the back end of that defense.
Yeah, too many big plays. being
Yeah,
given up
got to
from Allmet.
communicate back there.
All right, we're bringing the action here. Adam Kaplan, James D. Virgilio, and Willie Colon. And here comes Juan
Oh, good
Valario,
play,
first short
good
to the
play,
right.
good
Oh,
play, good
dropped.
play.
Wide open. He, by the way, he had space. I don't know if he was thinking, the receiver.
Well, that's the problem.
But
He
he
knew
had
he had
space.
space. He was trying to get the ball, make him play instead of just securing the football right away.
And Jarrell Norton drawing a lot of attention right now. He ran a post corner, drew both the safety and the cornerback. That's a read route there by Juan. All he's doing is reading the corner. The corner bails. He takes that dump route. Good read, good play. Unfortunately, dropped the pass. Would have been a big play.
All right, second goal here for Valario and the Dallas Ducks. Allmet in white. Allmet has cut that deficit down just to 6. 21-15. Second and goal. With 2:20 left in the second half. Clock running.
You might expect number 7 here on the left to drop back. Second quarterback potentially.
Valario looking. Better get rid of it. He does before 4 seconds, and it got his man. Touchdown, the Dallas Ducks. He got his man again. Chaudhry Tufik Great catch, great route on the corner.
That's his 3rd touchdown this game, right?
Yeah, it's been great.
Which is crazy. A lot of these balls are kind of behind the receiver. You expect Met to at least
6-point
get a hand
touchdown
on
for
it.
Red.
It shows you how far these receivers are beating these DBs. Like, this ball's behind him now. Still gets it.
That's a classic flag football combination. The outside receiver runs a dig route, runs 7 or 10 yards and in, and the slot receiver runs a corner there.
Tufrick, great catch once again. Dallas Ducks up now 27-15. Juan Valario, great game. 14-21, 294, and 4 touchdowns. Wow, we got a lot of time left.
I love Valario. He's built like a substitute teacher, but he's slinging it.
And they're going to go for a 2-point conversion here to go up.
Side
29.
snap again. That takes off the go clock. He's got limited time. That's going to be it. That penalty should be called. It should.
And a beautiful catch for 2 points if it's.
Now this is going to be
Let's
interesting.
see.
This could be a penalty box play here. I'm curious if they're going to call it. They're going to let it just be illegal contact.
Let's let the ref talk and see what we got here. Ooh, we might have a little bit unsportsmanlike here. What do we got? See what the white hat ref has. Met arguing their case here. Not a laundry on the field. We'll see what the call is. What calls? We might have more than one.
Yo, we down here. Let's go. Yo, we down. Yo, we down here. Hey, hey.
I like it. Healthy competition. Guys are fiery.
Yeah,
trying
no
to fight
question.
back.
No question. Well, we have not gotten the call, but we know this.
Looks like an illegal contact, but they haven't.
If it counts, it's a 2-point conversion.
It's definitely counting.
Yeah, guys.
Which it is, which means they would be up by 14.
Yeah, unsportsmanlike conduct on the extra point. Dead ball penalty, number 7. White will play a man down. The 2-point conversion was good. I had unnecessary roughness on 7 also.
You're going to get, watch coming in here, number 2 is going to get blasted. That's
Can't do
definitely
that. Yeah,
illegal
that's
contact.
Clearly.
He's fortunate that he's not getting a penalty box play there in this league. If you have a,
See it here again. Boy, he got pumped.
yeah, if
he
you
got
have,
hit in
if
the back.
he's fortunate because if he gets called there for a tackle or something that's a little bit too aggressive, he's out for 3 plays,
Wow.
and you got to play with 6 men. So fortunate there.
Actually, right now, unless there's a guy in the right corner, would be 6. 2, 4, 5, 6. I do not see a 7th man.
See number 9, Jarrell Norton for the Dallas Ducks trying to calm his team
So in the
down.
right corner.
Great throw.
Yep, only 6 men. You called it, James. D. Virgilio, good call there. That would be. Would that count as one of the plays?
Should count
Be
as a
off?
play. That's one
Okay.
play. Now they should have 2 more. Let's see what happens here. It could have been a mistake. We never got the call by the official, so we didn't hear it.
I
but
heard unsportsmanlike is all I heard.
number 7 is still in the game. Jerron Armstrong still in the game. Nope, he's coming out. He's coming out. I see 6 out there. Yep, that's
Yep.
what they called.
Throw off when in the end zone. It's a
They
touchback.
did call that, so that's what they got.
White
So
still
wait,
has
now,
one more
9
play
is
to
coming.
man
No,
down.
he's still off the field.
Nope.
9 tried to
Nope.
get on
First
this.
down
Is
is
correct.
correct.
Yep.
So it was, in
So it
fact,
was.
excessive
Unsportsmanlike,
contact.
yeah.
An unsportsmanlike call. He's out for 3 plays.
So
The
2
team
more.
has to play with 6. Correct.
Great
That's the
officiating.
penalty. Yep.
These guys getting on top of that.
Can't hit these guys. You can't. You can't do that. And you can't keep complaining. You got to let the ref do his job.
Anton Taylor still in the game, quarterback.
And remember, the center could not go out for the pass, so they're really down on offense. Oh, the nice
Tatum
cross.
open,
Nice
Tatum
job.
open there.
They had a guy go deep, and he opened up the middle. Very nice route. Good call there.
Good gain.
I like Tatum.
Mike
Same
Tatum,
shifty.
Mike Tatum does it again.
Now, interesting here, it would be rare, if ever, that a flag football team has played a competitive game where a team has to play with 6 people for a play or 2.
Now they're back with 7.
And they could have easily went man there and had 3 extra defenders floating around. They chose not to do it. It's a good gain by all Met. Got 2nd down.
Back at quarterback is Antoine Taylor on the quarterback change.
I'm getting this ball right back to Tatum.
Blitz. We got a
Blitzed
blitz.
him.
Beats the blitz. He should run here.
Taylor
Good
running.
decision.
Goes to the corner. Nice gain. Showing his long speed there. Getting into the opponent territory.
Now, what we haven't seen a lot of today, but I think what you will see in this league and what you see in other competitive leagues is he might have thought about actually not crossing the 50 there. And in fact, he could run and throw that ball down, let's say at the 49, to give his team a 3rd and 1, which may allow him to get further into the first down territory. Of course, you'll never see that in the NFL, but it's actually a very, very good high-level flag football move. I've not seen a lot of it yet, but I can assure you as we move on, teams will start to do
First down to
that
the 25.
when they feel out the game and the rules.
I like Taylor being a dual threat there, too.
Yeah, we'll see if they blitz him again.
Blitz.
They're going to do it
Blitz from the
again.
Ducks.
Wow.
Goes
Oh,
quick.
incomplete. Incomplete. Man, I'm a little – James, would you use – I mean, there's a lot of time left. Would you keep using up your blitzes, or would you want to save them?
I feel like this is a situation where I think the Ducks find themselves in a knockout punch mode again.
Okay.
And I think if you get a stop here and you score, the game is definitely over.
Yep.
Right.
And that's what they're hanging on. Now, that's
Okay.
perfectly fine tactic. I'm not so sure that I feel like Allmet can beat me if I'm rushing after 2 seconds. Again, they are you can look at them right now in the huddle. They are drawing up a play. That's not effective. You're never going to win this league and this tournament drawing up plays on your hand every huddle. I might consider mixing it up a little bit more than the Ducks are. It looks like the Ducks, though, again, perfectly fine tactically, are content to just blitz him here every time and try to win it right now.
Yep,
There
they do
he is.
another blitz, 3 straight.
Deep snap.
Taylor throws short. The pull around before the 35-yard line.
So we've got 3rd down to the 25 here.
Yeah, so when the blitzer goes up the middle here, why does he slow down here?
Well, that's actually a very good rush. We talked about that,
Yep.
Willie.
Okay.
He's got to cover a 53.5-yard wide field, and we already
red.
know.
It was our fourth
we already know
blitz.
that
They have one
Antoine Taylor's
remaining.
quick. He already beat him once. If he
Third
just
down,
comes in
25.
hot, any quarterback of
Gonna go
Antoine
right around
Taylor
him.
is going to run right around him.
Yep.
This is a contained rush. See that? Now he can chop with them. Antoine's got him
Strategy.
anyway.
Now he throws over the
Got
middle.
a
He's
wide
got his
open
man.
man.
For the
Touchdown.
touchdown.
Oh, my
He
goodness.
dropped it.
Man.
Oh, no. Christopher Wentz drops it. Oh, no. That would have gotten
That's a
right back in the
heartbreaker.
game. That is a Jackie Smith play. You got to catch the football, my man.
I am
You
in the
gotta catch it.
surrender Cobra position right now.
Here it is,
Immediately
guys.
hands behind
Taylor
head.
rolls right, throws, perfect pass, finds Wentz, wide open. Here it goes, touchdown.
Oh,
he
he stopped looking.
And kept his eyes left. What are you doing, dude?
That's
Pull it
a
in,
classic
man.
case of counting your money before it's in your hand. He
Flip
has to
red.
bring that, and that's
Oh, 4th down now, guys.
that's
That was their
horrible
fifth
That's
there.
a
blitz.
crusher. Got to get
They're out
to
of
the
blitzes
25.
in the
Fourth.
game.
And
4th down to the 25.
13
That's a
yards.
heartbreaker.
Yeah.
Now, I might consider rushing 2 here if I'm the Ducks.
I'm going right after him now.
You could
Well, they're
blitz
gonna play
2.
coverage here.
They're
They're
going to
gonna
play
play
coverage,
coverage,
but
yeah.
you could blitz 2 here, which I'd much prefer to what they're doing now.
Okay.
They're
Taylor
going to let him
looking.
have 4 seconds. He's got a good
Throws a
arm.
bullet.
No, they went
Incomplete.
for the jump.
Yes, incomplete. Turnover on downs. Big play. That to
Ooh.
me, all met, guys, Willie, is the next NFL player. You have that. That should have been a touchdown. You'd be back in it. Now that you don't have that touchdown, what are you thinking right now?
This is a level of accountability. I mean, you got to do your job. He's supposed to bring that in. All Matt has to be able to regroup. But credit Taylor. He scrambled to his right, kept his eyes on the receiver, delivered the football. You got to bring it in. I mean, it does happen, but if you're All Met, you needed that play. So it's a heartbreaker.
Now, if Allmet was a more organized team, when they saw the Ducks back off there, they would have had a second quarterback back here.
Yep.
They could have thrown it to and taken
an
all
outlet.
the time
Yeah.
in the world.
Yeah.
You can see that Allmet's not used to this kind of format because they should have run a much better play in that situation. Looks like an aggressive defensive set here from Allmet.
I went blitz Juan here. Make him make the big throws.
Already Dallas is draining the clock.
Yeah.
Smart. Actually, very smart. 3, 2, and they get it off
No
of L'Oreal.
blitz.
It's
They
a
go hands
handoff.
off, so it's
which we don't
immediately
see
available.
a lot. Yep.
Just a couple of yards there, maybe 4
Jackson,
or 5.
yeah, Jackson Dunkor on the handoff.
Now, you're generally never going to see handoffs in a lot of other flag football leagues. It's a suboptimal strategy, but in this league, it allows you to run, and you can also throw. So if you get a handoff forward, Willie,
Yep.
you can then actually throw it as well. So some teams will run plays like that. That was just a straight run, and it looks like Dallas is maybe scoreboard watching a little bit here. I don't know how much I like this at this
Down
stage.
14. Yeah. I
You
wouldn't
don't
be
want to
doing that.
start trying to run the clock out now. Their offense has been good. They got to stick with doing what they're doing and put them out with a touchdown. Let's see if they drain the whole clock again here. There we go. We're playing football.
L'Oreal runs right, pumps, looking
He's got a wide open
long.
down the
He's
flat,
got his
throwing at
man,
him again.
and it's deflected. Great
Incomplete.
play, great defense.
Great D.
Excellent job by Jerron Gillespie, who played at Eastern Michigan.
We have a flag
Yeah,
on
flag
the
on the
flag.
play.
What are they going to call it? Did he get his? Was it contact? Downfield? Oh, we'll see.
Can't see a signal yet. Seems like it might have been holding on Allmet, if I had to guess.
Let's let the ref make the call. Let's hear it.
Legal contact.
Like called Jerron Gillespie.
Defense.
Yep, there it
Defensive
is.
holding.
Spot foul. First down. 25.
Preliminary indication is defensive holding, and it is. It's a spot foul.
Spot foul, huge penalty, first down now to the 25.
Excellent coverage, unfortunately, during the play resulted in a penalty.
Now it's it.
Here it is, guys.
I think it was before what we're seeing.
Got a hand on the ball.
Yeah,
huh?
I don't know.
see it.
I didn't see it.
That
You
looks
know,
like
the,
good
the
defense.
flag was thrown at the 40. I think it may have been before he made
May
that
have been
move.
earlier in the
I
play.
think he
yeah.
might have gotten him
Yeah.
on a hitch and go or something, and we
First
can't see.
down.
There's a wall here, so we can't see what's right close in front of us.
First down at the 36 for Valario.
Out route wide open. There he
Throws
is.
on a crosser.
Yep, there's a missed flagpole.
Sherrill Norton out of Arkansas on the catch.
And so what's interesting also, Willie, is in tackle football, he actually probably gets tackled there.
Oh, he's done.
It's much
Yeah.
easier to make a guy miss with flags on.
Yeah, for a lot of these defenders, there's a sense of control you need to get to that flag. I mean, the NFL, they pride themselves on being bullets to the football. Here, you got to be a little more careful because, you know, you're not going for the body, you're going for the flag.
And yeah, normally he would just wrap him, like you said, from
Yep.
the backside, but he can't do that. So he has to actually decelerate to try to pull that flag.
It's hard.
It's a hard miss, and it's as opposed to being 4 or 5 yards, he gets 10.
And could they put the stamp on this game by scoring? We'll see if Valario
Perfect situation here with a very short first down to go to take a shot.
Valario
He's
looks
wide open on the
no
drag.
blitz. He's got his man on the crosser. Again, inside the 10. First down and goal. Did he score? Yes, he did. They did not get a pull. That should be a touchdown. Should be. Let's see. They haven't given a signal yet.
No flags in the field. Looks like a touchdown to me.
Didn't see a pull.
Could have potentially gotten called
Here
for
it
a
is, guys.
flag guard
6-point
there, a
touchdown,
push
red.
off towards the
That's
end.
what I was going to say, James. It looked like he kind of bumped him with his body.
I
there.
would have called it here
Look at this right
later.
here.
He's going to throw
Stops,
his butt.
throws butts right
1
into
point
it.
That's
try.
okay. Misses flag. This is the one here. Let's see if he gets his arm out. He does get his arm out, but they're high. They're high. I think that's fine.
Nope. See it
This
again.
is questionable, right? Are you allowed to throw your body? Like, he kind of shields him off with his body there.
Yeah, that's a 50-50 call. You are not, as good question, Willie. As an offensive player, you actually cannot charge into the defender, which is what you're saying. That
The
was
defender there, he's looking to get that flag,
He
and
is.
he's in a defenseless position
He
at that
is.
point.
He
That is a
that-
touchdown. It counts, and they're going to go for one.
it's a borderline call. You expect the Ducks now. This would, if I'm the Ducks quarterback, I feel like this game is over.
Valario 4-1 into the corner, and it is deflected.
And you
It
can
went out.
tell, in fact, that you feel like the game is over because they're running a fade route.
Yep.
If you just see a fade route for an extra point, it's almost always because you're trying to give your guy a chance to make a one-on-one play in a game that you think is done. It's not technically done, but you can tell the emotion on the field. Now we're getting multiple
now we got
flags
all
here.
sorts of flags.
Lots of talking
You just-
afterwards.
It's funny, you just mentioned that. Now you see all the flags of frustration.
Lots of talking going on afterwards.
Dallas Ducks. Trufrick, Chaudry, what a game he's had. 4 for 122 and 4 touchdowns for a receiver. Wow.
I want him on my
What a
fantasy
game.
team.
Yes, he
I
would
need
be
to draft him.
That would be, let me see, in a PPR league, that's 6 play. He would have over 30 points. Nice.
And Dallas has to be careful here. They're up. They're winning. They're doing a good job. Don't let them.
We're going to go
get the best of them. They
unsportsmanlike
had a great
behavior.
game. Wanda's
Number
played
7,
great
red.
today.
Number 5, white.
Now, all
You're
men-
both
hey.
out for 2 plays.
Keep swinging. This game's still 7 minutes on the clock. You never know what happens.
I think when they play together in the future, they've James, you called it early.
Both teams will play a man
They
down
have
for
to
2
get a
plays.
playbook here. They have to have something that's constructed and developed, and they have to practice it. As we all know, reps help, and they need to get more reps.
And, you know, talking flag football across the country, there's regions that are really good. The South typically is where the sport is played the most.
The weather.
You look at Texas, Louisiana, Florida, Georgia. And then Ahmed's from D.C. And in D.C., it's a different style of flag. It's not as fast, not as organized. Competition generally not as good. And you've seen in this tournament, this other teams have generally excelled. The majority of your Elite 8, if you will, are from the South. And you're seeing that play out here.
And a large part is conditioning. You can tell these guys are used to running, getting up and going.
Here comes the throw-off. They've been great on the throw-offs today.
Yeah, Jarrell Norton has been an
awesome.
absolute weapon. Every way, he's playing both ways. He's
5.
been a fantastic player.
Ooh, we got a man down.
Oh, he's down.
There was a unsportsmanlike penalty, I believe, and Olmet is playing with. Yeah, Olmet playing with a man
Emmett Kelly
down.
for Dallas Ducks. There was a football Gillespie there.
Yeah, you don't want to see that. If you're up
He's
by
up good.
20,
Yeah,
you
and
wanna,
that's what I mean. You're winning the game. Keep your
Yeah.
composure. Be the better man here.
Right, and for the large part, I've been really impressed with the sportsmanship in this tournament. You know, there's money on the line. The winner of this game is going to get $10,000 split amongst the team. It's a big deal in flag football. You rarely have purses that high, so emotions are certainly running high. But when you're up 20, you want to act like you've been there. Don't throw the football.
As a matter of fact, being up 20, this guy coached your team. Would you start pulling your starters out?
I'd probably play one more drive here because keep in mind, a fun strategy point to be had here. Let's assume that Allmet scores. They can do what's called an onside kick.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Okay.
they'll get one play from the
Timeout, Red.
25-yard line to get a first down
By
to
the way,
50.
they're going 6-on-6 here, so obviously there might have been
Both teams,
both
yep,
teams
offsetting penalties.
us on sports
That's your
play.
first
That's
time out
important.
there.
These refs, they got to
remaining.
keep this under control. So, all
Right.
it's good.
So
Both
if you're
teams
watching at
still
home,
have
this
to play
game is
one more
not
play,
over.
man
It is
down.
possible, and if they were to get the onside kick and they can get that 25-yard first down, they keep possession of the ball, they could score and they could do it again. It's unlikely, but it is possible. This is still technically a game. And again, that's why if you're the Ducks, you don't want to lose your composure and now play with 6 men, making this field even bigger.
Yeah.
Dallas Ducks now up by 20, 35-15 with 6 minutes left in the second half. We have one more stoppage at the 2-minute warning.
If I'm on Met and I'm Anton Taylor, number 8 quarterbacking right now, you got to go up tempo. You got to get these guys going.
No
You gotta
huddle.
Speed it
Keep
up.
going. Let's
yeah,
go.
Just keep going.
Let's go.
Get these guys going now.
Totally agree.
You see a really deep snap right now from Taylor, which is also unnecessary. He sees them backed off. He's
He's
throwing
throwing
One
a
on one
bomb.
outside.
just taking a
This
shot.
one might
Nobody
be picked
there.
off. Actually, it could have been picked
Should
off
have been picked
by
off.
Michael B. He ran it down, but it just went through his hands.
And this is, you tell experience right here. If you're Anton, there's no reason for that big play. Just get the secure
Both
play,
teams are now back to
get the
full
ball in
strength.
the receiver's hands, and let's get the momentum going. There's still enough time to get a quality throw and quality catch.
That's
no need for a big throw there.
Absolutely right. And you saw a lot of things there that indicate, just watching Allmet, that they're not inexperienced, or with this rule set team. You saw the Ducks starting 10 yards off in their
Yep.
coverage, very soft, and Taylor still took that snap 10 yards behind and threw it from there.
Yep.
So not smart. Like if I'm him here, I'm taking a 3 or 4 yard snap. I know they're not going to rush me. I'm going to give myself a good throwing window. All right, now we see him coming up. Let's see.
2nd and 25 here.
Almost certainly he's going to bail. Yep. You already see him
Another
backing
deep
off.
drop for the quarterback.
So you know, now I
Really far
climb.
back.
Almost a pick again.
Yep.
Why Willie would he throw from 8 yards behind the line when he could climb and throw from 1 yard behind the line?
You're
Right? That's a
totally right.
much harder throw.
He's backed up as if a rush, he anticipates a rush. He has to get up there.
As a matter of fact, if you climb the pocket, you could get more torque into your throw. I don't know why you would go so far deeper. I don't know why.
Yeah, you should. And it's again, I don't think he's their primary quarterback. They put him in there. There's probably frustration on their sideline. He's not used to doing it. But if you're wondering at home, hey, why in the NFL do they take a 3-step, 5-step, 7-step drop? And it's primarily because Willie Wright. There's a point where you're trying to have your offensive line create a pocket
Correct.
for you. In the event you could eliminate that in the NFL, you would not see quarterbacks dropping.
Yep.
They would climb because they want the window to be optimal. And you see again here, deep snap.
Taylor again at the 15.
He should
looks,
climb. He should climb. He
throws
should
to the
climb.
left. Oh, he had a man. It would not have been a first down. Would have got up to about the 45, but it dropped again, and this has been the story of their game. Missed opportunity.
And you know what this is? It's just called a level of concentration. In their minds, they were down, we're losing, we're not getting the plays we want.
Good ball
This
here.
is a good ball.
No, it's
Perfect
excellent
ball.
throws right there. He dropped
And he's not looking either.
He was looking downfield. We're looking at the
You know,
defender.
Willie, he can't get hit there. What's he
Yeah,
afraid of?
I was going to say, it's not
Kick it.
tackle. Get the ball.
Keep your head in the game, man.
I mean, no one can touch you there. You're fine. Go up, catch it. He can't hit you.
All right, 3:40 left, clock running.
If I'm all Met, am I looking at Stacey Turner to get back in the game? He seems to be a more accurate quarterback.
Well,
Yeah, I'm wondering if Stacey Turner got hurt.
4th down now, 4th and 25. Clock
Again,
running
deep
now.
drop, soft coverage, super deep drop.
What do you have here?
If we have
False
a false
start.
start, that's
Yep,
going to end the
false
drive.
start, yep.
That's going to end the drive. That 4th down,
Yep, it was.
that's going to do it. If false starts will cost you a
Full
down in
start
this league,
on the offense.
and that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs.
Lost it down,
Total
first
lack of
down the other way.
concentration.
Yeah, you can just see, like we mentioned on that previous touchdown, Allmet had just basically quit the game.
Exactly.
Mentally, yeah.
And
And I
now I'm taking my starters out, and I'm telling all my guys, hey, the game is over. You're not going to go for a jump ball. And you're not going to get yourself hurt. We're going to run the clock out, take it easy here.
To take the clock, remember, it's a 25-second play clock. I would take it down to 1 every time.
Yeah, a lot of frustrations can run high here. You wouldn't want to get somebody hurt for doing anything dumb. This is the time to just take it down, take your check.
Guys, let's take a look at all 4 touchdowns from number 3. See Juan L'Oreal throwing it in.
Nice
Great-
corner
that was a
route there.
Big-time great throw. And
This
uses
was
deflection.
just pure magic.
Right
When
man,
it's your day,
right
it's
time,
your day.
right area. Right.
Another corner route here.
And great adjustment by number 3, the receiver.
And then just like you mentioned there, Willie, there's the hip check could have been
Questionable
called. Also arm high, maybe a little push off there. 2 he could have gotten away with. And in fact, they did take out 1. There you see it.
Goes over the middle.
Oh,
Drop.
lot of dropped passes
But he actually
today.
scored a touchdown there.
Would have easily walked in. A lot of drop passes today.
Here's two Frick's numbers: 4 for 122 and 4 receiving touchdowns.
All this
Wow.
guy does is catch touchdowns.
He'll get player of the month in the NFL.
I mean, 4 receptions, 4 touchdowns. He didn't catch another pass. Catches a pass and touchdown.
Actually, it would be in fantasy. It would be 40 points with where you get
day.
1 point per catch.
It's a
That's
good
awesome.
day.
Yeah.
If I'm all Met here, you got to put some pressure on this quarterback. Hasn't quarterbacked all game. No, he's been out there slinging the football, but do something. Try to make a play here.
Jarrell Norton, the lefty, been great on the throws. He played at Arkansas.
He's been a really solid player. I've been impressed with him. Played both ways, managed the game well. Obviously, they like him also here. I'm sure he's got good moves. Let's see if he tries to just run here. I'm sure he will. Nice look. Very
lefty.
smart. There's a pitch, which should not be done. There it is.
Illegal.
In fact, illegal. They're going to lose it down for that. So we had a snap to the slot. We had a throwback,
one.
which means
Yep.
no more laterals. He laterals down the field.
Can
That's
only
gonna
be
be a loss
one
of
unless
down.
it's on a throw off. Yeah.
And so they got a first down. So as opposed to it being a new first down, they're going to start with second down. There it
one.
is. There's the lateral. And now no more laterals. He can throw forward. He's free to do
And
exactly
illegal
what
lateral.
he does here.
It's a great throw.
And now he's got to keep this.
Ball will
But
be
again,
spotted
in
at
his
the
league,
spot
you
of
can
the
probably
second
do unlimited
lateral.
laterals. It's a reaction.
One and
Tell you what,
goal.
Jarrell Norton's got an arm, guys.
He can play.
Good job
He's
by
been a
Norton, too. He gave him a little shimmy to freeze the rusher and then deliver the football. That was smart.
And he was not on the Ducks. He was on Texas Elite, which I believe was Vince Young's team.
Yes.
That
Yep.
lost in an
And
upset.
remember, free agents, you get 3 free agent moves per team.
They've got at Texas Elite has a couple of players that have had really good tournaments here in New York.
They're running down the clock. Down to 4 seconds. Smart on the play clock.
He's going to throw a 40. He's got a run now. Quick move there. Excellent move.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Like we talked about, I'm not sure why he's making that move here. Stay healthy. You're going to go to Pittsburgh. You want to keep yourself good. The game's over.
Well, he hasn't caught a pass all day, so he's trying to show up
Right.
for the homies back home.
That's a good point, Willie. He needs to have his moment. That's a good point. That's a good point.
1 minute left. 1 minute left. We'll see if they run it out here. Dallas Ducks will move on to the next round after this win. They're up convincingly by 20. They hail out of the Austin region, Austin, Texas region. They're generally an 8-man team. Flag football. They're playing 7 here.
8-man, 7-man game. Very different games.
How so?
Very different games. In 8-man, you can block. You actually have 3 linemen that can block. Full contact blocking. There's a pocket. Plays a little bit more like real football. 7-man, typically you can rush right away. There is no blocking. The game is much faster.
Full
8-man
start
teams
on the
have had
offense.
mixed
Lost it
results here in
down.
the AFFL.
3rd and goal.
A couple of the best teams, I think, have been 7-man
Clock will start
teams
on the
thus far.
snap.
It's funny, when we started the game, I was looking at Dallas. I thought they was going to be the more athletic, speedier team, but really all Met is the more athletic, seems to have more range. But what Dallas has been able to do, they've been able to execute. They're making the
big time.
plays,
Big time.
big play, big throws by Juan. Terrific. I mean, he's 4 touchdowns. He's having a day. So
He's been one of the best quarterbacks we've seen in 2 days.
right.
Yeah,
So-
and Willie, before the game, Johnny was giving us the briefing,
Yep.
right? And you heard him say that the Ducks are primarily a flag team and all Mets primarily a team of college athletes and arena guys. And, right away I think we said, well, the Ducks are probably going to
Yep.
come out on top because that's
And
what we've
we
been
have
seeing
a
time and time
touchdown,
again.
and we have a touchdown, which should be it. That'll make it 30. That'll make it 41 to 15 on the touchdown. With 18 seconds left.
Yeah, flag football is still football. There tends to be some rivalry between tackle and flag. Maybe flag is soft because you're not hitting people. At
well,
the end
that's
of the-
definitely it.
Point
At the end of the day,
touchdown
it's
red.
still
2
football
point
to a
try.
large degree, but those little
Clock will not run on this
details
play.
make a huge difference in a competitive game. And let's be clear here. If you build a team of NFL athletes and you teach them the game, their ceiling is going to be higher than the guy that lives in a city and plays for fun. Their
Right.
ceiling is going to be higher. But their level of proficiency right now is not high enough because
you-
they just don't know the game yet.
Exactly. You can't get it done 1, 2, or 3 practices together. To me, it would take months.
It takes time.
You
It's
need
a
reps.
different
Willie
game.
knows. I mean,
Yep.
when you were a rookie with the Steelers, how long did it take you to get used to the NFL game?
Well, what took a long time was the verbiage. As far as how to play in But that was all worked out through practice. But I think for me, it was just the playbook. I mean, coming from a D1 AA school like Hofstra, stepping into the NFL, I mean, we had words on top of words and details on top of details. And so that was the only adjustment for me. But the speed, I think I was acclimated to. I mean, the size is different. I mean, we're playing against monsters out there.
All right, guys, the Dallas Ducks, they go on to win 41-15 over All Met. That is game number 1. We'll be back right after this.